Hello, my cosmic friends. Welcome back to my channel, Beautiful Cosmos Tarot 2. My name is Cosmos. Nice to meet you if you are new. And if you're one of my subscribers, hello. And hello, my channel members. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. I invite you guys to check out my memberships to see if you would like to join. Of course, it is not an obligation. Regular videos will keep on coming out, but channel members get special perks and they get to see the videos earlier than anybody else. Alright, this video is part of my little segment called I Answer Your Question. I have a whole playlist. I invite you to go check it out. And don't worry, there will come a time in which I will open up the doors for you to ask me more questions, okay? Alright, for this video, the question is, please do a reading on RIIZE's Sungchan's personality for what might make him stand out as a man, okay? And I hope I'm saying your name right, sir. Sungchan. Let's see. Sungchan of RIIZE. What makes you stand out as a man? Let's see. And let me grab this one. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, this one says, always do your best, surrender and let go of the past. And I just heard don't hold grudges. So it looks like he doesn't really hold grudges. Does he forget, the not so good things that happen? No. But he doesn't hold on to, the negative feelings, whether it's anger or bitterness. He doesn't hold on to that. So that's something that makes him stand out. Whatever life takes away from you, let it go. When you surrender and let go of the past, you allow yourself to be fully alive in the moment. Letting go of the past means that you can enjoy the dream that is happening right now. So yes, not holding on to grudges. That doesn't mean, the memory is gone, but he doesn't hang on to those negative things. Be impeccable with your word. Replace fear with love. Whether it's out loud or, in his mind, it looks like Sungchan, whenever he says something negative, for example, okay, the group is supposed to do something and maybe slips out that, oh, we're not going to make it. It looks like immediately he regrets saying that. He's like, oh, no, we're going to make it. I don't know if he has done that out loud in the public before, but it looks like he also does that inside his head, okay? I don't follow RIIZE, so you guys let me know. But it looks like he pays attention to the things that he says, and whether they're out loud or inside his mind. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. Some people might just simply call this being positive, a positive attitude, okay? Okay, this one says, don't take anything personally. And I just heard keep going. So once again, not holding on to things in the past that are not going to serve us. So moving on. And here on the bottom it says, your truth is personal to you. Okay, on the back it says, your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It is no one's truth but yours. I mean, he is an idol soul. To a degree, he cares about how people perceive him, to a small degree. But at the same time, at least the people that are close to him, he doesn't really care. If he comes out as somebody that is like, you know what, that he's, for example, if he comes out as an angry person, he doesn't really care. Because he knows that the people that are close to him, well, they know better. So it looks like there's just this confidence that he feels that makes him stand out. And not because he acts confidence, but it's just the aura he emits, an aura of confidence. Okay? Once he makes a decision, okay, he's confident in that decision and he will go with it. And even though, yes, he has to watch his idol image and all that stuff, he doesn't let it dominate him either. Okay? Because at the end of the day, well, he knows his own struggles. He knows his life. And the only people he cares, the way they see him, are those close to him. You know, the members of the group, his own family, and other friends. And we have detective in this card. Light attributes. Great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek the truth. And then the shadow attributes. Voyeurism, falsifying information. Now, I don't see him doing any of that. Okay, I don't see him being a fake person. It looks like also one thing that kind of stands out for his personality is that he's not going to believe everything that he's being told. Like a detective. A detective, you know, they use their intuition, they observe, but they always have a little bit of doubt in everything that they hear, that they see, because there's always something else, right? So it looks like Sungchan, he is also not easy to fool, basically. He's not easy to fool. He will listen, he will pay attention, but at the same time, he doesn't believe everything just because, you know, it's somebody important, for example, telling him. So these are things that, well, unless you're very close to him, not just a fan that is obsessed with him, that's not being close. Unless you're actually there with him constantly, observing him, these things will be very noticeable, okay? And also remember, guys, idols, they have fake personalities, okay? They're assigned personalities. So you may agree, you may disagree with what I said here, but this is what I see when he's out of the public view. And these are things that, well, those that are actually close to him will notice. And these are the things that make him stand out as a man. Okay? Alright, guys, I hope that answered your question. Let me know in the comments below. And don't worry, there will be more opportunities in which I would say, okay, if you have a question, now is your time to submit it. Write it down. I make most of my communication through YouTube, so make sure you subscribe. The notifications are on so that way you don't miss the announcements. And also, I have monthly live Q&As. The next one will be on July 26th, so pay attention. Alright, guys. I wish you guys the best. I wish Sungchan the best, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.